This image won first place at Colorado State Fair Fine Arts Competition with its use of artificial intelligence. The other contestants, they imagined this would help them do monotonous tasks such as painting, while also allowing people to live life more freely. Yet laptops could do even more than expected. You'll need to learn about new techniques, so keep your eyes peeled, because we're about to share 12 disruptive technologies that can make you rich. Number 1. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is an exciting new development in the world of art, with many people having discovered its potential. The latest advancement to be released on AI are dolls which allow anyone, even those who cannot draw or sculpt, to make beautiful works just by typing. This may seem like some kind of AI wonderland, but nothing could be farther from truth. You need only open up your browser and sign up for 50 free credits, which will give you enough time to experiment before being given access all types available at once. Language processing software, such as Google's Dialectician Toolkit, gene sequencing, programs like biomedical analysis tools used by doctors during surgery, robot innovators, building machines capable of performing human tasks, and lastly, voice recognition programs. Number 2. Web3. Web3 cryptocurrencies made a lot of millionaires overnight, and anyone can create their own money. Now with Binance making over $50 billion in less than 5 years. Plus one more thing, you're an artist. Connect your art directly to its audience, as Brian Brooks puts it. NFTs and non-fungible tokens are becoming increasingly popular for linking different items on the blockchain. Such uses include ownership staking from governments and corporations, but also financial institutions looking into how they might leverage the technology. Google just partnered up by implementing some new features for their cloud services as well. Number 3. Internet of Things. The Internet of Things is coming to your home. This technology will be worth $15 trillion by 2025, and it's only getting started. Companies like Amazon, IBM, or Microsoft have invested heavily in this field because they know the potential for gains from efficiency improvements with things like energy management systems that can cut down on costs while also improving customer satisfaction levels through proactive service offerings. All remotely monitored via internet connectivity-enabled sensors installed throughout each room inside a house and even outside. These innovations are expected to bring about significant changes within many industries, including retailing, where inventory may disappear entirely thanks largely to IoT-related advances. Number 4. Advanced robotics. Advanced robotics is a $500 billion industry that's projected to grow by 2025. Boston Dynamics builds unbelievable humanoid robot skilled at Parker who can run over rough terrain, and the fastest dog robot within speed of 16 meters per second. Elon Musk showed off his new Optimus prototype, which may be humanity's next step into true robots everywhere. That means learning how to walk and do chores for you while also being able to take care on your house or farm without any human input whatsoever. Well, Thanksgiving could come sooner than expected because these flying bots will make deliveries happen seamlessly. Number 5. 3D printing. With 3D printing, people all over the world are making money by printing everything from toys to PlayStation controller stands. You could buy a low-cost dedicated Macrobot or scan deposit, which can produce highly customized products in order for them to be sold on Etsy. Researchers have even gone as far trying out four-dimensional Ford printer technology, where they create materials that change shape when exposed to certain stimuli such as an electric current. This will allow one type of object behave like another naturally when required. Number 6. Advanced connectivity. 3G is up to 50 times faster than 2G. But what about 4 and 5? With these new speeds on the horizon, we can finally say goodbye or hello to our connected TVs. Samsung has already begun work with 6th generation networking capabilities that will lead us into an immersive, extended reality where everything, from clothing materials all the way down into individual hairs, have been 3D printed thanks in part by VR reaction time improvements for surgical robots. Drones fly more accurately due also because they're communicating wirelessly through VR headsets. And even cars may one day sense obstacles ahead of time before it's too late. Number 7. Cloud and edge computing. Cloud computing has been around for a long time, but it's becoming increasingly unable to keep up with the demand of data transfer from devices. This problem is especially apparent in autonomous vehicles, which rely heavily on software algorithms. These complex programs are getting harder and more expensive because they need lots of processing power right near where we do our chores. On our end. Luckily, there might soon come an innovative solution. Edge-situated technologies such as distributed ledger systems or mesh network. These will reduce the load on centralized servers and make sure data is handled in its respective locality. This will not only improve our privacy, but also enable more efficient execution times for mobile applications as well. Number 8. Virtual and augmented realities. Virtual and augmented realities are taking over the world. It's hard to keep up with all of this new technology, but it'll be worth your time if you want answers about what lies ahead for humanity in 2020 or 2030. The metaverse has been on everyone's lips recently. From celebrities like Elon Musk, who believes we will have virtual reality networks by that year, down through everyday people who can now party create art inside artificial life forms, imaginable flesh environments simply by wearing glasses. In total, Google+, Microsoft, and Apple are all making huge strides towards creating virtual reality ecosystems that could completely change how we interact with our surroundings as well as the entertainment industry itself. And don't forget about augmented reality, which has already taken off with applications like Pokemon Go. Augmented reality can help us navigate unfamiliar places, stay up to date on the news, and even bring our own creations to life in a virtual form. There are so many possibilities with this technology, and it's only going to continue evolving as time goes on. Number 9. Quantum technology. Quantum technology is powerful and emerging. A quantum computer could execute tasks exponentially quicker than a normal one, or allow data transmission without physical contact in some cases, teleport information across space. But before we get there, companies like Intel are working on how to make their technologies available for everyone else as well, so that no matter what happens with security threats from hackers who want access into our systems, we'll always have protection at hand, thanks mostly due to these supercomputers, which will be able to answer all your questions about solving centuries-old math equations within minutes instead of hours or days. Number 10. Sharing platforms. Sharing platforms. You can now leverage your assets to make money more easily. Digital platforms like Airbnb and Uber have created a model of doing business. People are shifting away from ownership towards accessibility. Why buy property when you could rent it out? It helps society distribute finances resources by redefining jobs, giving ways to produce cash flow without owning things. The sharing platform has incredible potential go beyond cars, houses. It's perfect for labor, working spaces, expertise, tools, equipment, even excess food supplies. This will make it easier for entrepreneurs to enter the market with little competition or capital investment, allowing a new generation of creators and innovators to transform our world. That's it. There are so many emerging technologies that give us incredible ways to innovate and improve our lives in 2020 and beyond. Get ready for an exciting future. Number 11. Biotechnology. The field of biotechnology is changing humanity. In 2022, a genetically modified pig heart was transplanted into human body as part genes emerging from stem cells and other tissues being developed to help people with cardiovascular diseases or injuries survive longer than they would without medical treatment. In 2037, when our first baby born via IVF after scientists used their own eggs alongside those donated by close relatives like sisters, who are also unable carries genetic markers for Down syndrome, making them more susceptible. But now doctors can offer pregnant woman choice whether she wants delivery by fixation instead, which will likely increase survival rates of the fetus. And by 2050, we could have 3D printed organs with stem cells that are custom tailored to individual patients' needs, and even brain implants that can instantly turn on or off certain behaviors like fear, aggression. Biotechnology has a bright future ahead of it, and its potential is limitless. Number 12. Neurotechnology. Neurotechnology has been around for quite some time now, and we might be one step closer to a world where people can control what their minds think. In fact, there are several endeavors in which those with disabilities or entire bodily autonomy want nothing more than this ability. From paralyzed patients who need help writing messages on behalf of themselves, all the way down through judges looking at evidence without bias, because they don't tribunalize its outcome and more thanks to these neurolinks installed beneath our skins. And now, technology is taking it even further with brain-computer interfaces that allow us to manipulate our environment using thought alone. This could be a revolutionary way of controlling robotic arms and legs, or maneuvering wheelchairs without any physical input at all. Neurotechnology may be opening up new doors for people with disabilities, as well as creating entirely new realms for exploration. The possibilities are endless, and we can only imagine what the future holds for neurotechnology. In this video, we've outlined some of the top technologies that will be changing our world in 2020 and beyond. Each of these technologies has incredible potential for changing our lives for the better, and we can only imagine what the future holds for them. What do you think? Are there any other technologies that should have been included on this list? Let us know in the comments. Hey, we are so glad you took the time out of your busy day to watch today's video. If it resonated with any part or all, don't forget to subscribe if this was something worth watching. We'll see you soon.